Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Front Porch. It's a little thick outside this morning. I'm talking about it's a little humid outside. My name's Kenny Dean, and welcome to the old Front Porch one more time.
The humility is thick, or humidity. You love critiquing my attire.
I'm sorry.
I have a shirt just like that. I almost wore it. I'm glad I didn't. Just for you, because it would have made you look bad, I'm sure. Because if I'd had the same shirt on.
I'm with you on that.
But anyways, good morning.
Yeah. Reverend Gerald Carnes, good morning to you, sir. He disappeared. We got a malfunction on the phone out here. So if somebody call Bell telephone, tell them, is there a Bell telephone anymore?
I don't think so.
What is the telephone needs? I mean,
I don't know. AT&T.
Wonder what that was.
There he is.
Oh, let's try it one more time. Reverend Gerald Carnes?
He went away again.
He just disappeared as fast as we get. Let me tell you something. It's fixing to get fixed right now because Mr. Bell himself is coming out here and getting it fixed for us.
Gonna ring your
Johnny
bell.
Taylor's going to join us early this morning. Johnny, of course, he's been with the library for a long time. Johnny and I went to school together. I just always thought the world of that old boy. He's got a real dry sense of humor, and so he'll be joining us at 6:30 this morning.
He said wait.
And our 7 o'clock guest, I know, was looking like this. Who is our 7 o'clock guest? Well, maybe it's Reverend Gerald Carnes.
Hey, y'all don't want to talk to me today.
There you are.
We were cutting you off about as fast as you were getting on this morning. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. How are you today?
Well, we're doing great. We just had every now and then we'll have a malfunction on that phone of ours, but we thank you for hanging in there with us, and I know we know you have a busy day, so we'll go ahead and turn it over to you for the front porch talk for the day.
Well, I appreciate it, but I got a couple of questions for you first.
Lay it on us.
Why did the orange lose the race?
Why did the orange lose the race? You got me on that one.
It ran out of juice.
Oh, you mighty quick this morning, Reverend. Mighty quick.
Got another one for you. What did the Dorito farmer say to the other Dorito farmer?
I'm going to let Scott take a stab at this one.
Dorito farmer to the other Dorito farmer.
I
don't know.
Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch.
You are on a roll this morning.
Well, I got one last one I'll ask you. Why did the paintings go to jail?
What? Say that again.
Why did the paintings go to jail?
I'm just stumped one more time.
Give me 5 seconds. Okay, I have no clue.
It was framed.
Oh,
I was headed that way.
All right. Hey, I ask you those questions. Proverbs 17:22 says, "A joyful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones." So wanted to start today with a little laughing. Dr. Edward Cregan, an oncologist at the Mayo Clinic, says that laughing can alleviate stress, that when we laugh, when we're funny, when we are engaged with funny people who make us feel better, there is a decrease in stress hormones like cortisol and an increase in endorphins. Laughter can reduce the symptoms of depression and anxiety, boost self-esteem, improve social skills, and can even enhance memory. A hearty laugh, he says, can decrease blood pressure, help regulate heart rhythm, improve our immune system, and even relieve pain. So our thought for the day is to remember Proverbs 17:22, a joyful heart is good medicine. Let's take time today to laugh. It really will do us good.
Well, let me tell you something about what you just said. I love a good laugh as much as anybody, but I also choose to be around people that either make me laugh or make me feel good about being around. So sometimes it's the company we keep.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I agree with you in everything you say about that. I guess when I think of laughter, I think about my friend Tom Young. Tom Young, a former judge, he loves a good laugh. But let me tell you something. When he put that robe on, when he stepped in court, or when he's being a lawyer, it's business. So there's a time and place for laughter.
Yeah, I think so, and I think the good doctor here at Mayo Clinic has given us some good things to think about. That laughing certainly can help us feel better and actually be more healthy. And so, certainly, the Bible endorses that. The writer of the proverb understood that thousands of years ago.
Reverend, I also think you can laugh at the wrong time in the wrong place, because I've done that. And I tell you what's, like I said, I love a good laugh, but what is one of the worst things that you can do is trying not to laugh, and then you just cannot stop yourself. You're in church.
Where's that?
You're in church. You're at a funeral. You're somewhere where laughter just is not going to fit one bit. That is very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's true, and but I'm in church pretty regular. Sometimes funny things happen at church, and you just have to stop and laugh a little bit and then go on.
You're exactly right. Just roll with the flow. Well, thank you for getting our day started on a light note, and we truly appreciate that, Reverend Gerald Carnes.
Well, thank you for having me, and I'll try to talk about something more serious tomorrow. But I thought that might help us today, and I hope it did help somebody.
Let's you on roll right now.
My daddy could stop me from laughing in church.
Buddy, have a good day.
You as well.
Yes,
thanks. Bye bye.
That's different, but you know what? I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. All of our reverends. I always think about Reverend Emerson Ware. He can tell a story to tie in with his story, mm-hmm. and he has gotten me more times, and now he makes me laugh. Johnny Taylor, I'm talking about dry humor, dry wit. He'll be with us at 6:30 this morning. Jeff Lynn and Dr. Jeremy Carr will be out here with the CACC today, and also some students. So I'm not sure who all is going to be here. My buddy with the Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's Association, Justin Whitard, let me know about 5 this morning that he had a sick child, and I told him family comes first with any of our guests. If you have an issue, family always comes first. But there's our lineup for today as I close that book and roll it right over here. Well, I don't ever talk about the Braves except when they win. Well, they won their 4th game in a row last night, and it just barely. They were up big, like 7-3 or something like that in the 9th, and almost messed around and got beat. But there's your sports report right there.
Were you doing your?
No.
It's not time of year for that yet. Yeah,
it's not near that time because they still in last place. It's the temperature, like I say, it's pretty thick outside right now. I know it's going to be the high today is going to be 81. It's 19 Celsius right now. for folks that's keeping up with that. And I'll put it in more blunt terms. 67. That's pretty
Well,
tight.
you rounded it up because 19 Celsius, according to Mr. Ryan yesterday, is 66.2 degrees.
Well, I'm going with his.
Yeah.
81 for a high today. Slight chance of rain tonight. A little bit more, not less so slight. 20% chance of rain. 63 for a low tonight. Tomorrow it's a little bit better chance of rain. 83 and 64, about a 40% chance of rain. Then it's not much chance of rain really for the rest of the week. 83 and 64, 86 and 65 Friday, 87 and 65 Saturday, 89 and 65 Sunday. So you folks that have got your garden planted, I got mine planted yesterday. The weather, you may need to get the hose pipe out and do some watering. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by some folks that I was supposed to go see yesterday and just messed around and ran out of time. That's Alex City Marine. You can do the same thing today. Go see them today and ask them about that excursion, right?
That's right.
Okay. Corn, produce, and car wash went by this past weekend, went by Saturday, the second weekend in a row. It's the former Eddie B's right there, right across from Bowling Alley. Produce, fruits, Amish cheese, car wash, Snow Biz ice, and it's got every flavor under the sun. And with these hot days, it's gonna be a perfect day to go by and get you a cup today.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to goreesfurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your expressway to saving.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Crematory, located 1881 Goodwater Highway, Sylacauga, Alabama, is one of the fastest growing funeral homes in the area. We are pleased to announce the grand opening of our crematory, an expansion that allows us to offer traditional services as well as cremations starting at $8.99, serving Talladega, Coosa, Clay, Tallapoosa, Elmore, and the surrounding region. That's Zion Memorial Funeral Home and Crematory, 256-245-1454.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of the citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-6736.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
And welcome back to Front Porch on a Tuesday morning. Hey, I've been looking at this or one from last year for over a year now, and it's official now. Mr. Hattonville Volunteer Fire Department Jones came by a while ago and dropped off they're having their annual fish fry May the 10th. That's from 11 to 3 or until it's sold out. I'll be there early. Fish plates $12, chicken plates $12. So they do chicken, fries, coleslaw, hush puppies, dessert, and drink. Call ahead for large orders. So we'll be promoting this for the rest of the month.
I'm just looking at it.
Wait, does this tickle you? Does this announcement tickle you?
We just had the preacher on here saying laughter is good, so
yeah,
laughing.
Well, I agree with him 100%.
And you also said sometimes you shouldn't laugh at certain times. Maybe that was when I shouldn't have been laughing at you.
No, you laugh at me anytime. I don't care.
I mean, if I hurt your feelings, just let me know.
No, it's a lot of things.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I'm sorry if I hurt his feelings.
It's hard to hurt my feelings. But I tell you what, I was at a funeral one time with my wife and another young lady on the very front row at the chapel. And it's one of those fire, hell, and brimstone preachers up there, and he was just going going down the road on this guy he really didn't know. He really didn't know this guy that was deceased. I got tickled, and I got so tickled it hurt.
Yep.
And I'm thinking I can do one or two things. I can make a fool out of myself and get up and walk out that chapel, or I can stay here and get it under control. I stayed there and I finally got it under control, but that's hard. That's hard to do. Cubby, have you ever gotten tickled anywhere?
He ain't never got tickled. He ain't never got tickled.
Steve Cubby's in there getting used to the controls again. Our little buddy Ryan's gonna be out. I believe it's next week. So Cubby is really good to come in here. See, what I told Ryan a while ago and told you when we were getting ready to do this, if y'all going back home, see Cubby, he could come in here and see it in your eyes and just act crazy as a run over dog, and then he can jump up and run there and hit a button, and then take a break and then run back out here and you know the way he does it. But you know what? He's not going to do it. That's why we got a producer, and now we got producers of the Front Porch.
You all right? All that noise you're making?
I feel all right now.
Okay.
I feel a whole lot better.
Okay, good.
You got anything?
The Benjamin Russell High School
You got
dance
anything in your ear?
Dang, mosquitoes done bit me again out here.
You need to get off that mosquito
mosquito
bit.
Juice.
It's like you got stitches in your hand from that last bite.
That's the old scab from something else.
Okay.
I mean, just.
Is that okay?
All right, I'm gonna leave if I put my hands on the desk, I get in trouble. If I put my hand up here, I get in trouble. Time behind my back.
You gonna do that?
I am now. I'm gonna do this right here. BRHS dance team. They're gonna hold a mini dance camp, pre-K, 4-year-old through 6th grade, on May 3rd, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. You laughing at me again? This is what you're gonna learn: turn, leap, and palm technique, and a routine to perform. Is $40 per dancer. Includes a T-shirt to wear at the performance on May 16th. Camp participants will dance their routine during the halftime with the varsity dance team at the spring football game on May 16th, and that's going to be cool. They get to go out there and dance on the Sportplex Field.
So you will do the whole thing, aren't you?
There's a lot more on here.
Hey, don't forget about Customer Appreciation Cookout this coming Friday at the Alexander City office for Riverbank and Trust. Big Mike's barbecue will be there 11 to 1. So customer appreciation, and I know those Riverbank folks really appreciate you. And this is a good way to show it, I think.
I tell you, Big Mike is putting weight on everybody in the Kiwanis Club right now.
He's involved with Kiwanis. He's involved with the Elks. He's just involved in the community.
He's cooking our lunch for us. Whew. I mean, we have.
What do you have?
I mean, this past week we had was hamburger steak maybe,
Ooh,
and
good hamburger
but he'll make, oh goodness, back when it was cold, he'd make chili and soups and salad. I mean, it's good. And Miss Louise Tapley, she makes dessert.
I love Louise Tapley. I ran into her a while back, and I just always enjoy having a conversation with her. And if I'm not mistaken, the number of years, if I'm not mistaken, she was with the city for 46 years. Did you know her daddy by any chance, Mr. Junior Griffin?
I did not.
He was a character. Lived down in off Dable Road. And I just always thought the world of him and his lovely wife and all the girls. They didn't have any boys, just all girls. And he lived right there right off Dable Road, because I know that dirt road, because right by that dirt road it'd go back to my scout hut, Troop 164.
Okay.
You ran Troop
63. Russell.
Okay, yeah. And you were, I always, anybody that goes all the way and becomes an Eagle Scout, my hat's off to him. Do you hear that very often these days?
Not like you used to. I mean, it's still a prestigious thing, but it's not. There's so much more going on now. There's so much more activities and much more things you can get involved in. It's not near as popular or as big as it used to be. But it's.
I wish it was.
I know. We had a good time growing up. The memories. I mean, Rob Harris sent me a picture last week. He found one of his mom's cookbooks. She was going through some cookbooks and found this picture of when we went to the National Jamboree in 1981.
In New Mexico?
No. The Jamboree was up in West Virginia, Fort A.P. Hill, West Virginia. And we went to Philmont in New Mexico.
I can correct you. Skipper Weather said, Scott said Louise Tapley, not Louise Pritchard.
I did say Louise Tapley. I was wondering where you were going with the city, because I didn't know she worked for the city.
Thank you, Skipper.
I did not want to correct you on air again. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Good morning.
Hey, this is Dawn Durden.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, I got a special birthday again today.
Yes, ma'am.
My son, Scott Durden.
All right. I know Scott.
Well, happy birthday to Scott Durden today. We hope he has a big old birthday.
Well, he's already at work, but we maybe we'll go out to eat or something.
That sounds like a wonder to me. Just
make Cubby buy for y'all tonight.
Yeah, make Cubby buy tonight.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all.
Have a good day. Ya. Hey, pause for a cause. This also will be going on at Riverbank. Pet donation drive. They're collecting the food and monetary donations for the local animal shelter. And they're going to do this through the 25th, so we still got a few more days left.
I think I can get some dog food. I got 2 dogs. I need some food for at the house.
Jack Wright, good morning to you. Evidently we're on the lake. Dance to the Oldies. Now, this is going on at Mellow Valley Community Center this coming weekend, this coming Saturday from 6 until 9. So we got a lot going on right now, especially getting into May. Adam Wade, good morning to you, and again, thank you for doing the Thought for the Day last week. Melanoma Monday. This will be Monday, May the 5th, which is also Cinco de Mayo. So put that on your things. Do it at Russell Medical Cancer Center from 1 to 4. No appointment necessary, and it's free. We'll be right back. the Salvation Army is located at 6800 US 280. I think about tax times already come around. A lot of folks get an extension. Well, you can't use what you put in this year, but you can use it for next year. So you always get a receipt when you donate to the Salvation Army. Go by and donate today, 6800 US 280.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors is turning it up with some incredible giveaways. 2 VIP tickets to the Morgan Wallen Sand in My Boots Festival and 2 weekend tickets to the Talladega Race. Don't wait. Enter now at calldixie.com. It's fast, easy, and free. Dixie Electric Plumbing, Air, and Garage Doors, bringing you comfort and unforgettable memories since 1908.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At High Point Insurance Group, we're here for all of life's milestones.
Like when you finally step into your dream home.
And when you drive off in that dream car, we've got you covered.
Or when you hit the water with your new boat.
We're by your side.
High Point Insurance Group.
Protecting you through all of life's high points.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats, there's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
Sure is good. I got a note here from my friend Dave and Teresa Young. Today, Dave Young is 3/4 of a century old. Wow. Some may say 75. Also, Dave, just to let you know that Santa Claus is watching this morning. Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas. There's 247 days to Christmas. The temp at the North Pole is 34 degrees, 1.111 Celsius. Merry Christmas from Santa Claus. I went to school with this young man right here. Been knowing him for a long, long, long time. I always thought the world of him. And you heard me say just a little bit ago, we've been talking about laughter this morning. He's got a very dry sense of humor. So, Mr. Irish Coffee himself, we're going to turn it over to Johnny Taylor right now. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
How long have you been involved in the library here? The D.M. Russell?
Slightly over 12 years.
Really? What made you get involved in that? Because of books?
That had something to do with it.
But really, why?
Well, after the Russell demise, you might say.
I was going to say that word. I like that word.
I kind of bounced around here and there. And, of course, I'd written that book a few years back. And I don't know. I just always had an interest in the English language and clever use of words and all that kind of stuff. And, what a gold mine of all that kind of stuff when you're sitting in a library.
Did you remember Miss Hurd at the library where the courthouse was up, library upstairs?
Faintly, yes.
Oh, I remember well.
Yeah.
Can you come up with some words to describe him that we don't use?
Not on air.
Mighty quick this morning.
Yep.
There's been a lot going on. I don't think, and tell me, you know better than anybody, I don't think we as citizens and our families use the library like we should do.
I would agree.
I mean, it's just right there. It's for the taking.
And it's free.
Yeah, that's what it is free. I do know some folks that just go up there religiously, but not many.
Yeah.
Is reading getting? Do we use these to read?
Well, percentage-wise, people still prefer physical books.
Yeah.
Even though the electronics have taken a big chunk of it, but yeah, even the younger ages, surveys show that they prefer an actual book.
Really? Do you think we as parents, we as grandparents, are doing a good job reading to our children, our grandchildren?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I know it with Maggie and Nick. Of course, both of them in the teaching field, they're big into reading, and the kids love it. That's the thing about it. The kids love it, and I love going to read when we have the opportunity to do that, because you can get out of character and get into a character, and that's what I love.
Get in your own world.
Yeah,
That's
you're
right.
exactly right.
That's right.
And you can go anywhere in the world.
That's true.
Let me go back to with people that are going there religiously right now to the D.M. Russell Library. Is there are the particular books that they're coming in there for, or not?
Mostly fiction. I've had people come in and say, I want to read something where I don't have to do much thinking. It's something escapist type stuff.
So they go to you and others in there to give them direction.
We can kind of, generally give them an idea. We don't tell them what to check out or whatever, but we can suggest authors or whatever.
Are there new books coming in regularly? I mean,
yes.
Because electronics,
consistently.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Che Harris, she does the Baker and Taylor. They come in all the time. We order e-books, audio books, large print books. They've picked up a bit,
for folks who can't see.
Yeah, like
me.
us.
But I just think it's just it's habit, and I think we have to start our children. We have to start ourselves. I didn't take it up as a young person. I wish I had, because I have gone through stages of reading. I love reading.
Yeah. And I thought in school everybody was trying to copy your paper, whenever
they
taking
were.
tests.
They were. That's why we 80% failed.
Yeah. And we're proud of it.
You and I graduated. You and I went through school from the first grade on.
Right.
Who's your first grade?
Miss Barnett.
It's funny. I was talking to Tom Young last night for about 30 minutes. I finally said, hey, I got to go. It's getting close to 7 o'clock. But I didn't know that Miss Barnett was his teacher also, first grade. She was like 103 when she was.
She was a sweet lady, as I recall.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
What's the difference? Because you see young folks, you see older folks. What's the difference in school now and then? 60 years ago.
Well, I think maybe getting a little bit away from the fundamentals. Like we have Catherine Fickwit we're doing kind of an experimental thing, trying to teach cursive writing. because I'm a notary. And a while back, I had this young man, signing, and he printed. And I asked him about it, and he said, well, they taught me cursive up to the 2nd grade, and then they never really finished teaching me.
Really?
Print my name. So we're trying it, just to see if there's enough interest.
What's the significance in it? Because
you can sign your name, sign with an X or something like that,
But what made us get away from that? We quit teaching it?
I don't know.
For
probably,
years.
Possibly federal interference. I don't know.
Probably could be that.
Yeah.
For years in the banking world, you came to open up an account, you had a signature card. And we looked at your, and before electronics, if we thought we had a bogus check, someone stolen Johnny's checkbook and they're signing his name and go back and look, that doesn't match his signature.
Oh, okay.
But now, my 21-year-old, he just prints.
A lot of the founding documents, were written in cursive, you know,
and there were straight lines too.
That's right.
Because we were taught
beautiful print.
They don't teach writing anymore. They don't teach it.
But when we go to the doctor and we have to fill out all the information, it's not required to write in real writing or cursive.
No, you just punch it in a machine.
And you're printing. You're printing all that information or checking a dead blank box.
Yep.
A bunch of boxes. You came out here to talk about something in the library.
Oh, yeah. I've forgotten what it was now.
Now you got to pull your spectacles out.
Yeah. I became the director on January the 2nd. Amy Huff, who'd been in the profession like 27 years, she finally packed it in, and they gave me the job, and I'm thankful for that. And then Misty Brown, who you know Misty, she's the assistant. And we have, of course, Robert Radford, he's the mainstay, Che Harris, Teresa Holly, Catherine Fickwick, and Gene Peterson is our part-timer. And Jeannie Purvis does our custodial work and stuff. As far as I know, Mamie's is the only freestanding children's library in the state of Alabama.
Wow. Never heard that.
That property was donated back in the late 90s. The Alford. I think it was Alford and Forbes, wasn't it?
I think so.
Connection.
Tell them about Mamie's. Who is Mamie?
Well, she was just a local. I guess she was I don't know if she was a teacher or whatever, but she loved education. She wanted something specifically for kids. So yeah, that was a great addition, and it's a great facility, and
it's used quite a bit.
That's why
I've been there.
Especially coming up this time.
Yeah, I have too. You took the words out of my mouth. Especially during the summertime, you see a lot of teachers, a lot of daycares, a lot of parents taking the children by there.
Right.
And it's just it's another way to get them off the iPads. Another way to
literally interact.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
Years ago, at the main library, you had computers, you had internet access. Is that still there?
We've got about 18 or so public access computers. If you don't have a library card, we give you a one-day pass. If you have a valid ID, we print stuff, we scan, we laminate.
Okay.
We do a lot of stuff.
Years ago, you get fines if you didn't bring your book back. If you go back far enough, you probably would he be on like a past due list or anything?
Yeah,
I know some I didn't take back. You know what? I'll always say this. When I was a little boy, and I still like any old movies with Lincoln. I was just a big Abraham Lincoln fan.
I need to talk to you about that.
Is that good or bad?
I suspect there's a lot you don't know about Lincoln. Let me put it that
well,
way.
I know, but you and I've talked about
book.
Yeah, you and I've talked about this a lot. But I guess I like to read, or I like to watch a movie about the side that I know of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We better move on before you get all riled up out here.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's
common. That's common.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it was intended that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So other things that are, and it's open Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 on Saturday.
Okay. Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce. They got their luncheon sponsored by Lake Area Realty and Blackberry Breeze coming up the 14th of May at noon till 1. It'll be at the Mitchell House, and we're looking forward to hopefully being there that day. It's just a great way to see a lot of folks and eat some good food. That's just one of the things they do with Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, this is Brian Weiss with Weiss Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Weiss Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Weiss Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Weiss Motors.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you got to get to the all-new Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round and cart weekly, and an amazing $45 for weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse, options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-825-1353 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club, open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Floyd's Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dadeville. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Floyd's Feed and Seed, downtown Dadeville, Alabama.
Serving East Central Alabama since 2005, we are Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical of Sylacauga. Coosa Valley Respiratory has medical equipment and supplies, including oxygen-to-home ventilation services. We carry a full line of bracing, power chairs, scooters, and more. And when you trust Coosa Valley Respiratory, you are dealing with local people that care about your well-being. Providing quality home care for our community, Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort William, Sylacauga. Give us a call at 256-245-1411.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Not everyone can be an original, but when it comes to your residential and commercial plumbing needs, depend on the Lake's original plumbing company, Lake Plumbing. Since 1990, Lake Plumbing has served the Lake Martin, Alex City, Dadeville, and eclectic areas with professional plumbing services. And Lake Plumbing is now offering the industry's best in-home water filtration units from the industry's best water filters, Pentair. Call 334-301-3328 today and trust the region's original plumbers, Lake Plumbing. 334-301-3328.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, Lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449. Oh, well, welcome back to the front porch, and Scott's got something to say.
Hey, I want to tell you real quick. You know, I went out there and I go on Facebook and I'll go, y'all come out here and watch us on Facebook. Well, my sweet cousin Angela Forbes Saruda.
I know her.
Lives in Nolens. Just watching this right now.
Well, good morning there, young lady. I always thought the world of your dad, Mr. Gordon, and your lovely mom, Miss Barbara.
She's the oldest of us 16 grandyoungins.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm her favorite cousin.
She a sports trainer?
No, her husband was.
Okay, yeah.
She teaches history and drama, and she's a school teacher.
Speaking of history and drama, we set
it up. Segue right in.
We got it right here.
But anyway, good morning, Angela.
Yeah, good morning. Johnny, we're going to turn it back over
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
That big list of stuff over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought we might deviate from the main theme.
Yeah, we have.
Well, we just finished National Library Week, and that was a good event. That's been going on since 58 or 9. We have an Alabama room. As you walk into the main lobby, it's got all kind of family stuff, military stuff, artifacts, whatever. To me, it's way underutilized, and I think Judy Tidwell was kind of behind that. That was a great project, which to me needs to be used more often.
And there was an Avondale section in there.
Well, you got an annex that's got a little bit of Avondale, a little bit of Russell stuff.
Okay.
I'd love to have more of both.
I'd love to have a museum of both.
I would too. I've got some old Russell stuff, that would go in a museum.
We all have old. I've got a stack of old Russell records that tall from the 70s and 80s.
I'm talking about machinery.
Oh,
I'm talking about pictures of men and women that made that. I don't understand why we don't. I mean,
I don't know. I've never figured that one out.
Okay. Can we put you in charge of that?
No. But thanks for asking.
He can be a good consultant. Be a great consultant.
Exactly right.
Of course, we have physical books, and we also have DVDs. We have a lot of people that still don't have Netflix and Amazon or whatever.
Yep.
We got physical DVDs, a few physical audio books. And, the DVDs are still checked out pretty well.
Wow.
We have a book sale room. We take donations as long as the books are in good shape, and we don't do encyclopedias and medical
encyclopedias.
Stuff. A few years ago, a lady from Newsite called me and said, can you get your hands on the encyclopedia, a set of encyclopedias? I said, yeah, I'll try. And I did, because her third grade students didn't even have a clue what they were.
No.
So,
do you have encyclopedias there?
We got some older ones, in the reference section, yes.
Miss Huffman used to sell those. Rex Huffman's mama.
Oh, yeah.
Because that used to be a big thing.
It did.
Mom, you walk in, the dining room on the shelf up there. There's a big long stretch of. The books are that tall,
and they're really neat.
And they're that thick.
If you think about them, they're really neat with the history or the information they had in them. And now we got one little thing that we can ask. Anything like how to plant an okra seed. Well, I know that because I Googled it yesterday. I don't take advantage of Googling a whole lot.
But you're a natural agrarian anyway, right?
I guess I'm more
tell him what that is.
What agrarian is. I hope it's something good.
It is. You know how to farm. But anyway, where were we?
You got that long sheet.
Oh, yeah.
When did you start working on that? Last year, this list?
I think it's about 3 or 4 years back. I had help. Misty helped me with it.
Thank you, Misty.
But anyway, of course, we have Overdrive.
What's Overdrive?
Ebooks, audio books.
Okay.
And Misty does most of the interlibrary loans. If we don't have something, we can go through the Horseshoe Bend Library and find most things,
Where's that? In Dadeville?
It's in Dadeville.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the Dadeville Public and Horseshoe Bend are in the same building.
Is there still a bookmobile that goes around?
They run one out of that library.
I knew it used to be.
You know who built the library?
Which one?
The one in Elk City.
Cindy's granddaddy, Lynn.
Was it Lynn? Yeah. I thought Lynn did.
Yeah.
And he didn't he build a courthouse?
Yeah, built that. Yeah. But so you work in there. I mean, he's kind of related to my wife.
Yeah.
Lynn was my
uncle.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah.
Small world.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So you're working in the building your uncle built. That's
That's
pretty
right.
cool.
That's right.
Mr. History buff right here.
Yeah.
It's got
and it's a great
upstairs
building.
and downstairs, correct? Upstairs and downstairs, or not?
As you come in, the ground floor is where all the computers and everything,
Right,
book sale and all that
mhm.
set. Then you go to the main floor, top level. Then there you have actually it's ground first, second. The very top's fiction and nonfiction, depending on which side
Yes,
you're
you
on.
still have to be quiet in there.
Most of the time.
That's why
we get a
you and
little
I
bit
never could go in there.
Miss McGee, that's that lady I was trying to remember at high school, Miss McGee. Remember her? She was a librarian.
Yeah, I do.
I'm just checking.
Okay, where was I?
I'm sorry. Proceed, sir.
Yeah, of course, we have story times Wednesdays, 10 o'clock. That's at Mamie's.
Mm-hmm.
We've done drawing classes, crochet classes.
Really?
We've tried to do basic computer, kind of hit or miss with that.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lady out of Auburn, Betty Hare, who did sign language classes. She was tied in with Ollie, but she kind of packed it in, and I'm still trying to find somebody to take her place. If anybody is out there.
My understanding, because through the First Baptist Church in Davie, that's a growing thing,
It
sign
is,
language.
yeah. And Betty was just really enthusiastic. She
Mhm,
loved it.
mhm.
She was a really good teacher, but she just said, I've had enough of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and all that. But
She give you the sign. It was over. Sign language, yeah.
in a figurative sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figurative sense.
Here's your sign.
Yeah, right. Of course, like I said, I'm a notary, and then we got a book signing May 15th. Melissa Michelle Gibbons. We'll pass that on. Rick Durden does Medicare classes every last
he knows
Saturday.
it. He knows that stuff.
He does.
So when is it? I'm sorry, I
It's at
interrupted.
10 o'clock, the last Saturday of each month, unless there's some, holiday or something like that.
I would strongly urge you to go to that.
It's very educational. We have the pavilion out back that where you get Wi-Fi in the warmer months. You kick back, and just take it easy on the pavilion. And
with you coming on today, with your schedule, we'd love to have you start coming out here more often. I think that library, and shame on me for not doing it earlier, but that library needs to be promoted.
I agree.
And that's still a part of downtown Alexander City that's just still. It's got that small town USA, and I guess I think about people that are moving in here from all over the place. They may not know we have a library. They're looking for one.
Yeah, and libraries, historically were like one of the hubs of downtown. I mean, go-to place and all that. And it's still that to a degree, but not like it should be, in my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do with your schedule. I'll send you some dates. We'll get you back out here. But if you're looking to get away from it, if you're looking to go somewhere in the world, you can do it with a book. It's located on Church Street,
318 Church Street,
downtown Alexander City. Johnny, you have a good day. We'll be right back. We can talk about this now. Here's our library, the Library of Food, Coons Corner menu, deli menu today. Fried chicken, mac and cheese, hash brown casserole, mixed greens, black-eyed peas, fried okra, and strawberry cobbler. And breakfast is being served right now at Coons Corner Deli, Hillary Street.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance now has the Cancer Answer. Our plans cover radiation and chemo treatments, surgery benefits, skin cancer. 30 specified diseases are covered. Our plan also has a return of premium benefit if not used. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Replanting means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Obituaries this morning brought to you by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Mr. John Davis J.D. Fuller, 80, of Alexander City. His service will be Thursday, April 24th at 2 p.m. at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends on Thursday, April 24th from 12:30 to 1:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Miss Robbie Jean Griffin, 85, of Alexander City, has passed away, and her funeral will be Wednesday, April 23rd at 3 p.m. at the Radney Funeral Home. Reverend Jimmy Sims and Brother Mark Raspberry will officiate. Burial will follow in the Fellowship Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Tuesday, April 22nd from 5 to 7 at Radney Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. William Thomas Tommy Thweet Jr., 58, of Dayville, will be Tuesday, April 22nd at 3 p.m. at the Chapel of Langley Funeral Home. The family will receive friends on Tuesday, April 22nd from 12 to 2:30 at Langley Funeral Home. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to these families who have lost loved ones. The obituaries are brought to you by Radney and Langley Funeral Home, and we'll be right back.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance is now offering medical insurance. We offer $5 million lifetime maximum per policy. You can customize a plan to fit your healthcare and budget needs. Use any doctor or hospital of your choice. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City. Caring Transitions of Lake Martin, located in the old DHR building in downtown Dayville. Owner Brandy Weaver wants you to experience the Caring Transitions difference, providing local and national relocation, packing and resettling, downsizing and decluttering, liquidation, online estate auctions, traditional estate sales. Call Caring Transitions of Lake Martin today, 334-703-5050.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. With 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Say hello to Zaxby's Southern Fried Shrimp. You can shrimp it on a salad, shrimp it with fingers, or shrimp it in buffalo sauce. At Zaxby's, there's no wrong way to shrimp. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Well, Jeff Lynn just come down here, and I ain't never seen anybody boss. I mean, just he got the whole crowd in here so shook up. They're sitting down. Some of them are sitting down. This is the biggest audience we've had in a long time. We got 3 folks watching this morning. Jeremy Carr is one of them, and Jeff Lynn with us out here with Central Alabama Community College.
Good morning,
guys.
Go Trojans.
Yeah, go Trojans. I've been asked to go to the moon. Is that something soon, or
Close to it, in the space station.
Oh, the space station. Yeah. Let's talk about the space station, because that's where we're going right now.
Yeah, so we had an opportunity to apply for a grant, so we did.
Mm-hmm.
I think I looked at the emails. Dr. Carr and I were talking about it. I think it started back in November the 2nd, this past year,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're going to have some students come out here and talk about their programs, and I don't want to steal the thunder of what they'll say,
right.
but there's some great things, great opportunities for our students. Our students are phenomenal
I know.
at Central Alabama Community College. This is a representative of those students that we have. Dr. Carr does a fantastic job. We're so proud of him.
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of started just kind of a brain idea, and then all of a sudden it exploded. I didn't do anything.
ISS.
He and the students took care of
Tell
this.
folks what ISS.
International Space Station.
Wow.
Yeah. So about 300 miles above Earth, there's this H-shaped satellite that's going around the Earth every 90 minutes. And they have a whole bunch. It's basically a national laboratory. And so they have all these experiments that they're growing plants up there. They're doing physics experiments up there. This is where the astronauts live. Remember the astronauts that got stranded?
Yeah. They were living at the ISS. That was their address for a while.
That for a little while. Yeah. So, and I was
Amazing.
surprised. It's considered a national laboratory too, which is, that's amazing. So it's
That literally blows my mind.
It's unbelievable.
It really is.
We started November, and where are we now? It's a few months later, and now we have a plan in place to go and put these students' projects up into the ISS. It's unbelievable.
So we'll be doing that right here?
Yeah.
At Central Alabama Community College?
Yeah.
All the campuses, or just this one?
So it's this campus. It's the students that you'll be talking to in just a second. And they'll talk about their program, but it's going to be going to the space station this fall. They'll do research, I think 6 to 8 weeks. Is that right,
Yep.
Dr. Carr?
That's it.
And then
about 2 months. Yep.
Then that will come back. The results will come back, and then they'll analyze the results here at Central Alabama Community College and Dr. Carr's chemistry lab.
The way I look at it in my simple mind, I see the college hitting another level with this right here. This is just something else y'all bring on board.
This isn't a level. This is we're literally in the stratosphere at this point. It's just
Yeah,
we're doing stuff
yeah.
that other community colleges just across the country aren't even thinking about doing.
Yeah, and a lot of four-year colleges aren't even doing things like this.
Wow.
So we're really hitting above.
We're really fortunate, blessed to be doing stuff like this.
Will it be a separate building here, or something that y'all add on?
So we're gonna work out of our BS building right now, our Business and Sciences building right now.
Okay.
But
BS building, I could be a part of that. I could get a degree in that one.
But we've technically started a space program at CAC now. So students that want to get involved in these types of things, they can.
Are you seeing a more interest in that from students?
You want to speak to it first?
You know, I have not really.
Mhm.
I mean, I know that the students.
Well, it's so new.
It is new,
It is
but
new.
there's so many things that touches so many different industries across our spectrum that you know our students transfer to four-year schools and stuff like that. But you probably could talk more.
Yeah, I mean,
about
we're seeing, like, anecdotally, a lot more people talking about STEM-related activities,
yeah.
and they're more interested in wanting to go into just science stuff in general, and that's exactly what we need right now. So there's a need for that. We want to address that, and I think this kind of fills that bill pretty well.
So do you already have the grant?
Yeah,
it's all paid for.
Okay.
We applied for it, paid paid our half and whatnot, and we're able to be successful. And you know, how many students total got involved in this?
52. So we emailed every single student at CAC, over 2,000 students, just to let them know, hey, do you want to get involved with this? We had about 52 that got involved in total. We started
That's a big percentage, really.
Well, I mean, we started a
Yeah.
brand new course where we taught students how to write science grants. I mean, that's a life skill right there, knowing how to write a grant for your community or whatever.
Do we have a class for that? Is that what you're telling
We
me right
started
now?
a brand new one, yeah.
Because that's I know very little about grants. The only thing I'll go back to in fact, he just passed away lately, my buddy Randy Thomas, who was huge with Don McClellan, the mayor at the time, bringing in grants, millions of dollars. They're there for the taking.
Yes,
that's right.
You just got to have the right person to get it.
Well, these students are now, they got a crash course in learning how to deal with that.
Wow.
And so I'm overly proud of everything that they've accomplished in like this amount of time.
Workforce. I see workforce with this. That man right there taught me the word workforce, and I see it. I see it growing, and that's what we want.
Absolutely. I think these students you'll talk to, and all 52, they have gained so much knowledge from this just short-term experiment that we've done, and the work that they've done with Dr. Carr and others, that you know they'll take that and grow with that, and so just do some great things.
The aerospace and defense industry, it's $1 trillion. Alabama accounts for 3% of that. So, and there's a need. The point is that there's a need to put more people into those programs, right? And this is our next generation of students that are going to go fill those jobs.
That's where it is.
I mean, this is really the impetus of traveling to Mars, because we're going to have life out on the moon, and so you have to generate plants, you have to generate different things. There'll be additive manufacturing. There'll be a lot of things that touches a lot of disciplines at CAC, and we'll be involved in all of those.
I'm blown away. I guess I think about tourism. I think what it could do for tourism for this area, because it's just something completely different. It's out of this world.
It is out of this world.
Well played, sir.
I had
well
to
played.
do that. I'm sorry. I feel so much better right now that I've got it out of my system. But all joking aside, this is huge.
It's unbelievable. We're calling it astronomical. That's the name of the program. We named it astronomical, and it's. I mean, you're right. The plan is at some point in the next 5 years to crash the ISS into the Pacific Ocean and replace it with something like a moon base of some sort, and then use that moon base as an opportunity to send astronauts to Mars.
Wow.
Well, somebody's got to do that work, right? Why can't it be our students? Let's go for it. They're off camera, but they're wonderful.
But y'all see what they're doing off camera when we get
Stay tuned.
What they do when they get
They're gonna look beautiful
on camera. But this is just when you were talking about doing this, coming out here and talking about this. I really didn't have a clue. I still don't. Just an inkling, but it's just, it truly is huge.
Well, a lot of people don't realize what we do at CAC.
Yeah.
And so this is one of many things that we're doing. This is special because the students are getting recognized globally for what they're doing here, and so it's just a phenomenal thing for our students, and we want to continue those efforts to get our students experience in programs like this.
Well, I'm just, it makes me, I'm proud to live in this little small town of Alexander City and the surrounding area, but to see what potentially could come out of this is just, it's mind-boggling.
We talked to a couple of representatives in the past 6 months about it, and they're just like, "What is in the water in Alex City?" And come visit, man. Come see what we're doing. We're doing some great stuff right now. So
this the political end or politics gets involved. Representatives, our governor. I mean, I could see them. You know, what can we do? I mean, I would think they wouldn't want to get on board with this right here.
We would love Governor Ivy. She wants to come visit. Hey,
absolutely.
I got a bedroom. She can come stay there if she wants to.
I would think she would want to. I I mean, I would think, you know, she sees the potential this has. I would think she would want to.
We're in a big battle against what? Georgia, right? Or not Georgia, Colorado. We want Space Command in the state of Alabama.
Okay, yeah.
Why can't this help?
Trump, I know you're watching this morning. help us out, buddy. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
My
it.
hero. It used to be Superman and Batman. It's Jeff Lynn, man. Now we'll be right back. Carlisle, downtown Alexander City. It's been there since 1914. If I was just dropping out of space and I was looking for a place to find, I would want to go back in time. I would want to go to Carlisle in downtown Alexander City. That'd be on Main Street.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practicing criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
anybody.
Oh, boy, I tell you, I ain't never had a crew like this, and it's been a long, long, long time. Noah White right here.
Yes, sir.
Lisa, Jordan, got it all planned out here for me, and Kylie Davis on the end. So what is y'all's part of the space program, or the ISS?
We are participating members of teams that designed experiments to be sent to the International Space Station and tested in microgravity.
What got, same question for all y'all, what got you involved in just the uniqueness of it, the whole brand new thing of it, or Lisa?
So pretty much, I really saw this as like a resume builder.
Wow.
I do plan on applying to vet school here in the near future, and I really feel like schools and just employers in general, they look for things like that, so things that aren't just so like black and white, but things that aren't graded, you know what I'm saying? And just pretty much just confirmed my interest in a STEM career.
You were the same, you said kind of the same thing?
A little similar, yeah. I'm majoring in biomedical science, so like, wow. I love research, and Dr. Carr has helped a little with that interest, but it's just, I like the aspect of research and just being able to dig deep in an aspect.
We need people like y'all. So, I'm not joking. We need people like y'all so much.
I really feel like it's like the admiration kind of builds with the first time you do research. You know, a lot of people don't look forward to doing research at first because it's a long, drawn out like process. But once you actually start doing it, you know, I feel like we can all agree. It just builds.
You agree with
Absolutely. I'm planning a trip that I'm taking in the summer, and I'm trying to find like the best clothes to keep me hot and like not sweaty. So I was at home and I was trying to describe to my mom an experiment that I was going to design to test which piece of clothing would most effectively evaporate sweat. She was like, wow, this science thing has turned you into a scientist. So it's literally working. I'm just doing it at home now.
Do you know what I wish I could do that you can do?
What's up?
Do my hair like that. I truly wish I could do my hair back like that.
I'm trying to do it while I've still got it. So one day it might not be an option.
So when y'all leave the junior college, you think y'all have been there now, where will you go next? Or do you know right now?
Yes, I would like to go to Auburn University. Okay, I'll go to Alabama too. Scholarship people hit me up.
Yeah, okay.
But I would like to be a automotive mechanical engineer. So that's what I'm shooting for.
Good for you. You will be.
God willing.
I plan on also attending Auburn. I plan on majoring in poultry science on the pre-veterinary track.
And that's big right now.
It is.
Not right now. I mean, it's been big and it's growing.
Yeah.
And the same question for you.
I've always kind of been the different person. Nobody else is going to South Alabama. So that's where I plan on going in about a year, and I'll be majoring in biomedical science on the track in medical school to be a trauma surgeon.
Wow. I am just blown away at our future. Folks, you're looking at our future right here, and I say this a lot of times, but I'm really saying it from the bottom of my heart today. The future is real, real bright. And y'all can get everything you need right here. Where are you from?
I'm from Rockford, Alabama. I've lived in the same trailer my entire 20 years. So
I'm from Dable, Alabama.
Dable, Alabama.
I'm from Sylacauga, Alabama.
Sylacauga. So we got Talladega, we got Coosa County, Talladega, and we got, of course, Tallapoosa County, well represented this morning. You know, I think about Jeff Lynn are not just acquaintances, we're friends. And I've seen what Jeff has done for this community, and he looks to the young folks so much, and that's, y'all are well representing this college now.
Let's hope so. I appreciate the compliment.
Well, I mean, but really, I see enthusiasm, and also when you were talking about what you want to do, if you don't have it's a calling. Every one of y'all have a calling. To be a research scientist, not everybody has that calling. Where did it start? Did it start from mom and dad or your grandparents? With everything that y'all want to do, did anybody push you and say, hey, this is what you ought to do, go for it?
It was actually a mentor my junior year of high school. He taught my EMR class at the time. And so after I became a licensed emergency medical responder, I kind of grew a love for the medical field that I didn't know I had.
Oh, really?
I actually was completely against the medical field. I thought I would never do anything in the field. And then when I started that on that path and that career,
Yeah.
it just developed, and I was like, I actually really do like this.
I'll be darned. Good for you.
So me personally, I don't know why I chose vet. I think I really just fell in love with the aspect that it wasn't people medicine.
Yeah.
That's scary. Working with
So you don't like
people.
blood? You don't like blood?
I don't mind it when it's animals. I really don't.
I've never heard that before.
I know that sounds bad, but
No,
my family has been great pushing me and everything.
Good.
But I'd also have to give a lot of my guidance to Dr. Carr.
Wow.
I feel like he's been a great advisor. He's been a great teacher, and I
Mhm.
really have a lot to give for him.
Good,
He's
good.
been great for me.
Good for you. Same thing with you. It's somebody had to push you, or did you push yourself?
I have wanted to be an engineer from day one.
Really?
I've been playing
Why?
with Legos, and I was not satisfied with regular houses. I built cars out of Legos. When I was in kindergarten, I would fix people's mechanical pencils for them and like make new ones for quarters, and then go buy grape soda. Very cool. Seriously. And eventually,
You're not weird. I mean, you're just real
yeah,
smart.
I am, but I mean that's okay. We got to be honest with ourselves.
You're exactly right, and I
Right.
can see everyone. I see and I feel the passion
Yes.
from you, and I think you got to have that. And you know you're still young, but golly, in these next few years, I'm seeing mature. You're a mature human being. That's something I never want to be. But you've got an opportunity right here at junior college, and y'all will be great representatives going out and telling others the same thing. You're going to be mentors to others, just like Dr. Carr was with you and everybody, your family and everybody that's been pushing you. You're going to push somebody. You're going to see that in them, and you got to say, hey, this is what you need to do. So it just trickles down.
Me and Kylie actually are already honored to be ambassadors, which is
Wow.
cool. So hey,
Let
you
me-
come to Cat Connect,
Yeah.
get a tour. It might be one of us. You never know. We can tell you all the details about the project.
Well, let me tell you something. Ambassadors at the Central Alabama Community College have always impressed me because I still go back to y'all our future. You get it. You go out there, and you're around people. You know, and you surround you surround yourself with people too, and you get to dress for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's part of to me it's part of a resume. Well, kind of what you were talking about was kind of a part of your resume to be an ambassador.
Yeah.
That's huge. So when do y'all head off to college? To Auburn or to South Alabama? When do you head off?
I'll be going to South for the fall of 26, so I have about another year.
Okay.
I'll be heading in the fall, this fall.
This fall?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
I'll be there fall of 2026.
Okay.
Granted, I don't have to retake any classes.
I don't see you having to retake any kind of classes.
Well, let's pray that's the case. You've got more faith in me than I do.
Did you know I went to Central Alabama Community College?
I didn't.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. You seem intelligent and articulate, like all of our wonderful
Boy,
students.
you fell right into this one. Sandy. I went there for 1 quarter.
Oh, dang.
The year was 1971, and when I made a 6 on the biology test, I didn't waste my day.
Brother, no.
Any more money? Well, you
no.
asked for it. I had to be honest.
Oh, you're right.
But you know what? I'm so glad that we have Central Alabama Community College and Jeff Lynn and Dr. Carr and all you students, because it's a future. It's our future, and we got it right here, not just in Alexander City, but these other campuses, and every one of them are growing. And now to bring on the ISS and everything that it's going to bring to this, not just to this community, but to this world. Man, y'all can be a part. You can be a part of that. Where'd you get that shirt?
I was given this by our ambassador association. This is my favorite CAC shirt, dude. It's awesome. I wear it everywhere.
Let me tell you something. We need more folks just like these, and we have them right here at Central Alabama Community College. Thank y'all for coming out here.
Thank you for letting us go.
Best of luck to you, and especially to you, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, I got that, man. Hey, y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great day. We'll be right back. Oh, Doc's Cafe. You dead blame right, I got something. talk about it. I can get my hands on it right here. You know what? When I get a chance to eat at Doc's Cafe at the Russell Medical Cafeteria, I'm going to take it every time. Now, breakfast is being served right now, but for lunch today, beef ravioli or ranch chicken, baked artichokes, corn pudding, saffron succotash, and zucchini fries. Your soup of the day is vegetable soup at Doc's Cafe. And remember, when you go in there and eat, tell them you heard us talking about them in a kind way on the front porch, and they're going to give you 10% off at Doc's Cafe.
Ready for an
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Integrative Massage of Alexander City is located at 119 Madison Street behind the old Chamber of Commerce. Destiny Goble is the owner, says come on out for outcome-based treatment plans, pain relief, focused areas, relaxation, cupping therapy, hot stones. Remember, rewind, reset, recover. Make an appointment today at Integrative Massage of Alexander City, 256-252-7644.
And welcome back to Front Porch. It's coming up on 7:30 on a Tuesday, and boy, what a group that was right there. I'm telling you.
It's kind of a letdown now, isn't it, sitting out here?
Justin White, buddy, I'm sorry your child is sick, but I'm glad you're taking care of that little one. We'll get you back out here. Of course, he's with the Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's Association. I always enjoy sitting down. With you being a beef man like you are, as far as the cooking, you would. Do you know him? Do you know Justin with Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's Association?
I don't guess I do.
Let me tell you something. He knows meat. He knows good meat, and he knows bad meat, and that's what he talks about. But we'll get you back out here. We'll get rescheduled for you real soon. But kind of just talking to Noah, Lisa, and Kylie, they're on fire.
They are
about school. Were you that enthusiastic about going to school?
Depending on who I was sitting beside.
Yeah, I just, and I hate to even bring it up, I didn't go to school, but I got my education from John Q. Public when I sold men's clothes those first 7 years out of high school, and then working with Russell in sales for 10 years. So I got,
I think the kids nowadays, they don't. When we were growing up here, you knew pretty much if you graduated high school and then you went on to school at Auburn, Alabama, wherever, AUM, Jack State, Troy, you could come back right here and get a good job at Russell.
You're right. You're exactly right.
We had a safety net.
You're right.
That is no longer, it hasn't been there now for 25 years.
And they ain't coming back.
But we keep talking about it but we know it's not coming back. It's been 25 years or more. So we had a safety net that these kids don't have.
You're right.
And even though I never went back and worked at Russell, I knew I could have.
Did you ever work at Russell?
Oh, in the summer.
Did you ever do the 20-hour shift?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when going to junior college.
That was a great
thing. 2 to 6 every afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, you made some.
Bob Floyd.
Bob Floyd. Wow.
I laid up and cut cloth over there in the old number 1. Yeah. And that was, that was perfect. Cause
learning experience.
I know, from 2 to 6 hour, there was several of us that had the 2 to 6 4-hour shift. And then I can almost name you the guys and girls that came in from 6 to 10 that worked after us. And sometimes I wish I'd had the 6 to 10 because you had to rush to get out of, rush from going to school to get over there by 2 o'clock. But at 6 o'clock I was done. You know? But 4 hours.
Monday through Thursday or Friday?
I worked Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And then sometimes if they needed us on Saturday mornings, we'd come in, But I did that while I was going to junior college. And I worked number 8 mill when I was 16 in the screen print department. Then I was a lifeguard at Russell Pool for 2 or 3 years.
Did you ever plan on coming back here and working at Russell? Was that ever in your plans to work in a mill to be?
No, probably no. No.
Okay.
But I knew I could if I wanted. Yeah. I mean, I could have.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Did you ever? The same question you have asked many people over the years. Did you ever think there would not be a Russell here?
No.
With you growing up in that?
No. The whole time, we was going to be there forever.
Yeah.
I remember being in the basketball pep band, and all of us that made that band, we were sitting around and had a meeting. They were like, all right, so what we're going to wear for the band dress? Like, what do y'all want to wear for shirts? And for we didn't have band uniforms, but everybody wanted to dress alike. And I said, I got a sweatshirt connection, because Russell was booming in 1986.
Oh, boy, was it.
And they're like, what do you mean? I said, well, what do y'all want to wear? Just tell me. How much it's going to cost? I said, don't worry about that. Just tell me what you want to wear. Well, all of a sudden, we all dressed in blue sweatshirts and sweatpants, and we all matched. And they're like, we can't believe you got that for free. I was like, yeah.
Printed?
Stuff from here, from out, And the next year when I tried out for the pep band, there were some really good trombone players, but I made it anyways because I had the connection.
Well, if you find a Russell athletic sweatshirt from way back when, it's
in
still
the 80s. I've still got
athletic.
them. Yeah. The only thing wrong with them, I think they shrunk, or either I got bigger. Yeah, I think I got bigger.
Yeah, they ain't gonna shrink. They ain't gonna shrink. But it's great. And when Johnny Taylor was out here, and I brought up about the Russell and Avondale Museum, I guess I don't understand. I'm sure there's still machinery from both of those mills that needs to be put in in a really neat museum, and maybe it's money. I don't know.
Where would they be if some individual didn't have them? Where would those machines be?
They're around.
I would think some people probably have them just as
Fletcher Adamson.
Yeah.
You know where any of them are? I love Fletcher and Pat Adamson.
He made some of them.
Yeah. He invented some of them.
That's what I'm talking about. He invented them.
Yeah.
He and Caldwell and all that bunch over there.
Merrill Caldwell.
They didn't call it the Research and Development Division for nothing.
You're exactly right. But Fletcher Adamson, I run into he and his lovely wife Pat, and I just think the world of them. We always have. We start out this morning with Reverend Gerald Carnes talking about laughter, and that's what I always have with both of them, Fletcher and Pat Adamson, just cutting up and carrying on. And in fact, Tom Young and I, when we talked for that 30 minutes last night, we talked about this very, very thing. I don't want gloom and doom. I don't want to hang around gloom and doom. I mean, even with Ellen's situation right now, we make light of it as best we can. But Kyle, it's just life's too dead blame short. I mean,
there was no gloom and doom here for the past 30 minutes. Those kids are on fire. They're hilarious.
You're right.
Those guys,
exactly right.
Noah White. He walked in happy.
Yeah, he was. It wasn't no put on either. I mean, he truly loves what he's getting into, and you like to see that.
They say I was talking to President Lynn, and he was talking about how smart he was worried about not making good grades. He's making good grades.
Yeah, I was just listening to all of those, and it was just really a treat to hear them, see their enthusiasm, and again, I know I said it, but they are our future. And when I say the future is bright, we're very fortunate that the college is putting out the classes, not just the class, but the class acts that they're putting out.
The young lady sitting here, she's going into poultry. She wants to go to the poultry school, and my youngest is in the poultry school right now, and
big demand for it.
There is, and they and he actually likes going. Likes going to class.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was in Auburn, and I was like, okay, I got to go, and but he actually likes going to the labs, and because it's a lot of hands-on type stuff, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, that's exactly what Kylie was talking about. She likes research, and to hear that from a young person, and Noah talking about Legos. I mean, those have been around for ages, but now it hits a different level because it engages those minds. I know. My grandson, WW, he loves to Legos. He loves to put things together. He loves to build things. And, I can see him maybe one of these days working on tractors, working on John Deeres, driving those John Deeres. You got to encourage them now. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, sure.
Encouraging your children, you got it, Lyndon. I mean, she's living her dream right now. But she had to have some encouragement.
She did.
From mom and dad.
She did. And I'll go back to my generation. No one wanted to work on John Deere tractors. Nobody wanted to work on cars. We were told to go get a business degree, or go get this degree, marketing, or some type of engineering.
Somebody encouraged you though.
They did, but now, we skipped almost maybe a generation or almost two generations of people to work on stuff.
You're right.
So this the technology and the technical classes they have at CAC, these kids come out and making a lot of money.
Trades
from the trades.
I think and Jeff Lynn's got to see both sides of it, the education end of it and the trade end of it, because we have both of them right here. Now you throw in this space station stuff. Good gosh, Gertie. I mean, it really is exciting.
Good gosh. You're getting colorful out here, aren't you?
Well,
ISS, and it's not when we were in school, but my kids were coming through school, ISS was the bad thing.
What was it?
In-school suspension.
Oh, really? Yeah. I thought I'd heard that.
Yeah, you'd heard it before. Yeah, not from Maggie, I'm sure.
Tell them we'll be right back.
We're going to be right back.
Alexander City, we talk about jobs, we talk about trades, we talk about, one thing we've not talked about is when you have a job, what you get with it. the benefits. And let me tell you something. You better be thinking about those. You're 18, 19, 20 right now, but if you go somewhere to work and they got benefits, you may not think so much about it now, but in 20, 30, 40 years from now, which will be tomorrow, you'll be glad you did. Apply today, the city of Alexander City, for a job.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone 256-750-0381 or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of built-in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World. Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of built-in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Tuesday morning. We've talked about a little bit of everything. We've gone to the space age this morning. And Justin Whitehead, buddy, we hope you get to feeling, or hope your child gets feeling better. We'll get him back out here with the Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's Association, because that y'all would have a lot. You would understand a lot of what he's talking about. God, just the way we've gone this morning. We appreciate, and I say this, and I'll say this to you now that you're out here. Guests, we're always looking for guests. We have a lot of repeat guests that we will continue to have. But you brought Dr. Tyler on a while back. We need more guests that you come up with. I mean, it's a front porch. The only thing that and a lot of folks understand this, a lot of folks don't understand this. You've got a business. You've got a mortgage business that you can talk about, because you're part of this.
Right.
You're part of this team, part of the Lake Broadcasting team. But if you have a business and you want to come out here and talk about it, that's fine. But it's a paying thing too.
There's a cost involved.
Let's
It's advertising.
Let's just say you have a restaurant, for instance. Well, we got a lot of restaurants that advertise with us, and we appreciate them. So it wouldn't be fair to them for you to come out here and talk about your restaurant.
That's right.
Like Alana's. Alana's going to be advertising in May, so I'll go ahead and let you know right now. She's hoping to move out of the square this weekend, I think, moving in her new location where Sweet Gaga's, am I saying that right?
Yes.
Sweet Gaga's was right behind the old Chamber of Commerce, but she's going to be advertising with us. She's one that advertised off and on with us. We've had some people that's been advertising with us for 30 years. I'm thinking about Radney Funeral Home. I'm thinking about Grace's Flowers. Those are two that have been with us for many, many years, and we appreciate it. But we appreciate
I think Bice Motors has been on there forever, too.
Brian, I knew if I start leaving somebody out, but Brian Bice, and in fact, last time Brian was out here, he sold 2 vehicles because he had been on here. That didn't always work.
Because he was sitting by me, probably, is what it was.
That didn't always work that way. But that's part of the show, is the exposure for your business. And I'll be honest with you, if I don't believe in you,
well, speaking of the mortgage business right now, we've actually picked up. It's been slow for maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, really?
But the past 4 or 5 months it was really slow, and now it's picked back up. And there's a lot of first time buyers right now, and there's some programs out there. If you're young, 20s, 30s, and bought a house yet. Now is the time to buy one, for sure.
I was talking about when we bought our house where we live now, with so much down, Dr. Hagan, who was a dentist here, financed it for us. $594.51. That was our payment for all those years.
Wow.
But what is a normal, around here, is that something you don't want to say?
No, everybody goes like, hey, I found a house. It's going to be $150,000. What's my payment going to be? It's going to be $1,100, $1,200 a month. Why? I was like, well, just do the math on it. That includes escrows, taxes, and insurance and all that too. But it's, rates right now.
But a lot of rent's that high.
I know it. I know. So it moves along with basically, back when you could find a duplex and rent for $600 a month 15, 20 years ago, pretty much if you're buying a house, you're going to be in the $600, $700, because you're going to pay $80,000 for a house versus $150,000 for that 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And the problem here we have in town is we don't have enough $150,000 to $250,000 houses.
And I think that's what we have going up right now. Is that right?
I think there's some rumblings. I don't know exactly where they're going to be, but maybe out Kelton area, maybe, or somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, but I don't know that for a fact. But yes, there's been people have been talking about that. But we have the houses in town, then we have the houses on the lake, and those prices are totally different ball games. No comparison.
You can't say apple to oranges.
No, so you go
apple to apple.
You go into our neighborhood in Parish Hills and Morningside, Indian Hills, and these houses are 30, 40 years old. You can get them for $135 to $150 a square foot. Versus if you go on the lake, you're at $700 a square
Wow.
foot, you know,
Really?
so yeah, it's that huge of a difference.
Mhm.
So my point was, if you can find a house, I've had young people qualified for 4 or 5 months that they're looking.
Can't find
Got
anything.
one this past week that finally pulled the trigger on a house, you know, and she's been qualified for several months.
You just couldn't find the right house?
Couldn't find the right one, yeah. But there's there's houses. I think the realtors would tell you there's activity right now, and there's listings coming on and that type of thing. So it's getting better, but it always gets better this time of year.
Why?
I guess just spring. I don't know. I used to tell everybody the little yellow flowers
Yeah.
that pop up on the side of the
Yeah.
road. What do you call those? Buttercups, yellow whatever.
Don't call me Buttercup.
Oh, yeah. Okay. When they pop up in middle of February, into February, you can say, okay, in a couple of weeks, especially on the lake, it was selling season. Yeah. And that's not scientific. That's the Scott Blake rule of the spring rule. You know, and it works.
I got out yesterday and finally planted my cayenne peppers and cucumbers with my little buddy. Let me tell you what, sister Genevieve, all she wanted to do is just look pretty with a little bit of dirt on her face. But he was out there raking and patting, you know, and he just gets into working. But got that plant. But okra, because I Googled it. Ellen said Google it. So I put it in because a gentleman I met over at Andy Tucker's gave me some purple okra, I think is the color of it, and it says to put it in water for 12 to 16 hours. So I put those seeds in water. So now I'll come back out today and plant them.
Put them in the dirt.
Well, about 1 inch, 1 inch deep. So just
not too deep.
I got pots on my patio, easy. You know, I can water
Well, you're
them
not
when
growing
I want to.
pot. You said you grew on pot.
No.
You said you had pots, like planters. Oh, gotcha. I'm just clarifying that. We don't even hear any sirens coming this way.
Lord have mercy, but I look forward to my cayennes, especially my cayennes. I love eating cayenne peppers.
I worked out in the yard. I made my wife happy yesterday.
Good.
She, you got the sidewalk going up to the house, and and you got grass. It just keeps inching over the sidewalk, and she was like, I wish you would edge that.
You have an edger?
Well, I do now. My father-in-law, her father passed away last year, and he had this gas edger that hadn't been cranked in probably 4 or 5 years, and I took it to a buddy of mine up in Kelton, and he did his magic and got it to run it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do what?
I said really?
Really. I was like, oh, who's ready? But anyways, I got that sucker out yesterday, and I edged on the concrete, and it looks so good. I mean, our sidewalk is wide now. It used to be this wide. Now it's normal sidewalk. It's pretty cool. It's got concrete on the edge there. Now I got to pressure wash it.
Oh, yeah, it gets into being like work right there. But I'm looking at the temperatures, 80s during the day, 60s at nighttime. So it's pretty consistent for the next several weeks. And I've been wanting to plant. I said, I'm going to wait till Good Friday. Good Friday's come and gone. So I'll remember, I planted around Easter time. Hey, y'all going anywhere? We'll be right back to wrap it up. Lake Martin Garden Shop. Let me tell you what's going on at Lake Martin Garden Shop. Of course, it's located on 63 here in Alexander City. Running through Mother's Day, Lake Martin Garden Shop giving 10% discount on all planters and pottery. And believe me, folks, they got the pottery and they got the plants at Lake Martin Garden Shop, Highway 63 South in our town.
Get ready to smile. It's Truck Month at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of brand new full-size Chevrolet Silverados. Discounted up to $13,750 off. New 2025 Chevy Equinox, the compact SUV that features high-tech options and discounts up to $5,000 off. You can enjoy no payments until July. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAV Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just an awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people. And we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
But I'll tell the rest of that story. Thank y'all for being with us today.
No Paul Harvey here. The rest of the story.
Cubby, thank you. Ryan, heck, they already left.
They're gone. Oh, I see a hand.
But thank y'all for being with us. Back out here early in the morning, be your last day of the week. So what do you got going on this week?
Oh, this week I'm working.
Tell me where you're located, your mortgage.
Oh, I'm over on 1995 Cherokee Road. I'm between Truist Bank and Alpha Insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Big sign has my picture on it, and I can't believe there haven't been wrecks out there. People wrecking.
They have. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, come see me. I need some mortgage business. Need to buy a house. Come see me. I should have been a drummer.
You should. Yeah. Thank y'all again. We'll be back out here tomorrow. We're looking forward to another big set of a guest tomorrow. Again, if you would like to be a guest here on the front porch, we would love to have you. We even got our own clock. In fact, Dr. Carr a while ago was amazed at the clock. He said the colors. He said it has to do with the theater or something. I didn't know what it was. It has a rainbow.
A rainbow. All I can think of is Skittles.
The only thing I can think of it is correct. It hadn't been corrected in a long time. It is the 22nd day of the year.
School is back in for Ellick City schools. I know they were out yesterday for had a nice long weekend.
What were they out for yesterday?
Dr. Reyes, he'll tie a Friday and Monday in just so they can have a long weekend. I think it has maybe something to do with the weather days.
I need to work on that in the mortgage world.
What's that?
Tying a Friday and a Monday off.
Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I love having my Friday off.
There you go.
We're not really off, but we're kind of off.
You off. Well, then, anyways.
We'll talk more about that tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow.